For some time is, what about too much? Is it actually possible to overstimulate the developing?
And right behind the headquarters sign, or to its right, you'll see a big glacial erratic. Granitic rock, and so that thing has traveled at least tens of kilometers to be placed at that spot. Start tying in the fault that we were standing on a little bit more into the bigger picture. So, kind of depending on who you talk to and which day you talk to, I'll describe that fault as the Park Road fault. Sometimes I'll describe it as the Hines Creek fault. The Hines Creek fault is definitely mapped coming through that area. We don't know if that one little fault, particularly those of you that might not be familiar with your paralleling right now. On the south side of that Hines Creek fault, we've got the Kingston and in some places along the Mark McKinley terrains here. And they are a mismatch of all kinds of sedimentary, metamorphic rocks that have been intruded. Talk about the geology here. And reevaluate our time a little bit. And we may go for a short walk here. There's a family that lives there that runs the mine and owns it. You know, it's not a big international multi-conglomerate situation that's running that mine there. They really support a lot of activities in the community. A linear snaking line through the tundra out there. There is a trail out there, but it's not a summer trail. It's a winter trail. Denali National Park is the only park that has a working kennels here. We have about 32 sled dogs that work here year-round. In the summertime they work entertaining visitors. In the wintertime they work all out in the park, going out for 3-week tours at a time. And one of their main routes is just off to the left, 200 meters out there. Really interested to see what your response is here. How many of you are familiar with pack rafts? Pack raft.
Oh, I've done pack rafting.
So when sea levels were lower, permafrost formed, water came up and covered those areas, and the water has been cold enough and just hasn't thawed it out yet. So some of that permafrost is still going to be around for geologic time, even if some of the climate projections. Keep your eyes peeled down there for wildlife. It is a great corridor to see bears and caribou, or occasional moose through there. Fox trotting along. Also another way to see pretty much all the big five here. See it this stretch through here. To try to get ahead of these, the best situation for us, and we were having what appeared to be more and more of those situations. So we had this debris slide. Geology team comes out here, is taking a look at this. The road graders are working to keep the road open, and yeah, you're welcome. To keep the road open, there's an active wolf closure down there. You can't hike upriver here to protect critical wolf habitat.
Yeah, it's a beautiful river.
Remember how I was saying the Ciccone Formation has caused us problems for us kind of all around the park? Well, this is the Ciccone Formation again, the 55-million-year-old volcanics. Directly out to the right side of the bus now at 3 o'clock, you can see the terminus of a landslide poking out into the river, about 100, 150 meters out there. And you can even see some like kind of green-gray lenses of really pure clay in there. You could spin that on a potter's wheel. I mean, that stuff is amazing clay. And here and elsewhere in the park, that clay is a product of a tephra. So we had some ash.
Oh yeah, there's the big landslides over there. Dropped like a block. I wonder if like the top layer of permafrost melted and it just went.
Been driving the park road, and he hasn't even hit the average yet of how long bus drivers have been driving. What is that? Of course, that varies year to year. Like 12. They got some folks been driving for 37 years. Quite a few people, or several people, 30 plus years, and a lot of folks 20 plus years. So yeah, we start climbing up from the east fork of the Tech, around 3,000 feet, and climb up quite a ways. Steep topography above. I didn't realize it, but we came by in a Suburban. There were some people in it that I didn't recognize, so I just kind of talking. They're like, "Hey, what are you up to?" And like, "Oh, we got this debris flow over here, and this debris slide here, and the water there is just veering into the road. There is no culvert, so this whole wedge here is going down." Folks kind of started looking a little pale in there, and it's like, "Hey, what are you up to?" I'm like, "Oh, well, we got some folks here from rain gear on." We're like full body shaking, like talking to them. They were in a good place compared to us.
Super good rock climber.
So yeah, you're looking out the side of the window here on the right side. We've got some of the rhyolite from the Tech. And now the dance starts between people that are not yet trying to ride. And you think it's interesting meeting a Ford F-150 in some of these sections up ahead. Try when you get a couple of buses to beat.
What age is the road?
There's some clay outcropping right here on the right. More basaltic materials here, and then back into the rhyolite. Right up here with this white Jeep in front of us. Up until a few days ago, there was what was optimistically being described as a natural culvert. The water was flowing, disappearing into the drainage, and going into the road, into the slope. And we were afraid it was going to pipe the road here. So they came and dumped a few hundred pounds of bentonite in the hole and plugged it to get it to quit going into the ground right here. So yeah, this is where I freaked out the energy lady. We're going to come back and walk this section.
Oh, nice.
So we're coming up on Polychrome. I hesitate to call it rest stop. There used to be facilities here, but they're not. They're facilla bushes. I'm going to find one. Take this in the right way. You're welcome.